In a comfortable seated position, we're going to start with our Ujjayi breath. Ujjayi means victory, so victory over the mind, trying to get us back to our breath at all times, over the mental chatter we have going on all day long. When you are focusing on your breath, you cannot focus on anything else. So with the Ujjayi breath, we're going to close our mouths, relax our tongues and our mouths. Begin by inhaling deep in through your nose, feeling that restriction in the back of your throat. On the exhale, we're going to push the breath out all the way through our abdomen, making a soft hissing sound while keeping our mouths closed. This should sound like ocean waves, or even has been called Darth Vader. Just trying to retain this heat throughout the practice. Couple more breaths here. Inhale deep through the nose, feeling that tightness in the back of the throat. Exhaling a soft hissing sound out of your mouth. Trying to get the same sound on both the inhale and the exhale. Couple more. Inhale. Exhale, pushing the breath out through the nose, keeping that mouth and tongue relaxed, everything relaxed. Couple more breaths here for our Ujjayi breathing. Exhale, push through. When you're ready, come to a child's pose on the mat. Sending the hips back to meet the heels, arms stretching forward. Breathing in and out. Let's begin breathing in through our nose, out through our mouth. Long, deep breath, filling up our lungs. Holding for at the top of our breath for 1 second, getting that last sip of air. Breathing out through our mouths. Inhale. On the next exhale, come to a downward facing dog. Hips high towards the sky. Couple of breaths here, the same. Inhale deep through the nose. Exhale. In through the nose. Filling up your lungs as much as possible. Exhale, push it out. On the next inhale, we're going to step our right leg forward to meet in between our hands for a lunge stretch, keeping that back heel up, straightening the right leg, folding over the right leg. Breathe. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth, sending that right hip back, thighs inwardly rotating. Breathe. On the next inhale, meet your right foot to meet the left foot for a plank pose. Exhale, we're going to drop our knees to the mat, drop our chest to the mat, and then drop our chin to the mat. Sweeping through for a cobra pose. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. On the next inhale, we're going to bring our left leg through to meet in the middle of our hands for a left leg stretch. Keeping the right heel up, straightening the left leg, forward folding over the left leg, sending that left hip back, inwardly rotating our thighs. Breathe. Good. On the next inhale, we're going to meet our left foot to our right foot for a plank position. On the exhale, we're going to drop our knees, drop our chest and chin to the ground, sweeping through for cobra pose. Inhale. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, walk the feet forward to meet your hands for a ragdoll. Grabbing opposite elbows, relaxing the head and neck, swinging side to side. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, Tadasana. Breathe. 2 breaths here. 2. On the next inhale, we're gonna swing our arms up, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, jump or step back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck the toes and the hips back for downward facing dog. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward, jump or step to the top of your mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, swing the arms up. Exhale, Tadasana. Couple of breaths here. In through the nose, out through the mouth. On the next inhale, swing the arms up, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, jump or step back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Bending the elbows 90 degrees all the way down to the mat. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hold here for 5 breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Long, deep inhales, holding at the top of your breath, filling those lungs with air. Getting that last little sip as much as you can and pushing the breath out for 5. Arms are strong, legs are straight, hips up, heels touch the mat. 2 more. On the next inhale, swing the right leg up. Step it through for warrior 1, planting the left back heel 90 degrees, hips forward, arms up. Breathe. Inhale, swinging the arms and chest open for warrior 2, bending the right knee. Gaze over the right fingertips, keeping those toes in front of your knees at all times. Inhale, straighten the right leg, keeping that length, reach forward for triangle pose. Right hand on right shin, left arm up, gaze up, breathe. Hold here, 1 more breath. Inhale, come back to a warrior 2, bending the right knee, gazing over the right fingertips. Planting your right forearm on the inner right thigh, swing the left arm over, gaze up, breathe. I'm gonna gaze up underneath that bicep, getting that long stretch on the left side. On the next inhale, plant the hands down, squaring off your hips to the front of the room and shortening your stance for pyramid pose. Forward folding over the right leg, sending that right hip back. Breathe. Couple of breaths here, sending that right hip back, chest to thigh as much as possible. If you need to block, feel free to put your hands on the block. Drop a couple more breaths. On the next inhale, jump or walk back to a plank pose. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, sending the hips back. Couple of breaths here. In the nose, out the mouth. Pushing that breath out, getting that long, deep inhale and exhale. On the next inhale, sweep the left leg up, Sweep it through, planting in between your hands for warrior one. Plant the right heel back for 90 degrees. Hips forward, arms up. Breathe. On your inhale, open up your chest and arms for warrior two. Left leg bends. Gaze over the left fingertips. Inhale, straighten the left leg. Keeping that length, reach forward for triangle pose. Left hand on left shin. Right arm up, gaze up. Breathe. On the next inhale, come back to warrior two, bending the left leg, gazing over the left fingertips. Knees align with the ankle. On the next inhale, bring your left forearm to your left inner thigh for extended side angle, reaching the right arm up and over, gazing up underneath your bicep. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. On the inhale, plant the hands down, squaring off the hips for the front of the room, shortening your stance, bringing your right leg closer to your left, forward folding over your left leg. Breathe. Pyramid pose. Sending the left hip back. Legs as straight as possible. Breathe. Good job. Inhale. Exhale. On the next inhale, come to a plank pose, walk or jump back. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Couple of breaths here. In through the nose, filling up your lungs with air. Getting that last little sip at the top, pushing the breath out as much as possible. Couple more breaths. On the next inhale, bend your knees, look forward, jump to the top of your mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, Tadasana.